Leader Ayatollah is in Tehran, and we can go there live now. Thank you very much for speaking to us. We've just heard some of the comments that have come out this morning. What else has he said, and what kind of reaction do you think that's going to generate?
Rosie, Ayatollah Khamenei today gave this speech to mark the anniversary of revolutionary movement in 1977, during which some people were killed. In this statement, he said that, well, basically, the loss of the general must lead to the expelling of the United States from the region, because any government within the region, which is from the people, cannot accept their presence in this region anymore. He also mentioned that some people talk about negotiations and things, but if Iran wants to do that, it means that basically they are kind of ignoring all the principles they have, because the United States is meaning to bring all the harm and the damage to Iran, the same as Iraq and other countries that it has been involved in. Also, he said that we need to know that such a thing is not going to happen, because we need to keep resisting, because the enmity of the United States is ongoing and it will never end. It's not temporarily or seasonal. It is an ongoing, and they will use any opportunity they have in order to harm our country. I think what he said, also about the slap that you mentioned, I think about the slap, if you want to consider that, it was a kind of considering the military response done. But in terms of political, I think we should consider negotiations off the table for now.
Well, Iran's leadership had promised and repeated over the last few days that there would be revenge or retaliation. Iranian state TV are using that word, revenge. As far as the people in the country are concerned, is this action justice done?
I think, considering what Ayatollah Khamenei said today during his speech, even those people who wouldn't consider this revenge enough will consider it enough, because the way he talked about the revenge was like, this was our military response, but this is not the end of it, because we want to put an end to the United States presence in the region. Okay, he didn't explain through what ways or measures, but what he was trying to say, that we want to do this way. So I think people will consider this, even like the ones who wanted even like a more extreme revenge, as a completely done action. Also, he just threatened that if they want to just hit us back, they will, I mean, Iran is ready to give even a harsher response.
What's the mood in the country generally? Do you think people are rallying around the supreme leader now?
The people are basically with like different opinions. Most of the people were in fury because of what had happened to General Soleimani on Friday, and they wanted this revenge. So basically, right now we can say some people are happy that this response as airstrike has happened, and they consider it enough. But some other people might even want to go further. But generally speaking, I can tell you the mood here is people, since they heard the news, have been a little bit kind of maybe shocked, or some people have been happy. Those were shocked because they were like afraid that there could be a threat of war. And the other ones were happy because the revenge finally happened. And I think right now we should wait because now the ball is rolling in the United States field. We should see what happens on the other side. I think for now the conditions are settled here, and Iran is back to normal conditions, because especially Zarif today mentioned that Iran is not after escalation of tensions or even war. It was just a defense measure.
Thank you very much for speaking to us live from Tehran. Hamid Reza Homayounifar, our reporter live there.